they managed to get a buyer for this property. They're in the stages of closing, and we need to start moving our sheep. So we're doing shearing and preparation like that, so that someone else can move onto this property and have this beautiful pasture area and start their own little farm. It was very nice of the previous owner to let us use their pasture and have access to their stalls. The stalls were really nice and very useful for sorting sheep and things like that. And I'm sure that you could keep plenty of horses and do the traditional care of horses with this barn, because that's what he was using it for when he lived here. And it has a nice little paddock out here. So who knows what the new people are going to use this area for, but it's a really nice setup. We've already moved the rams and the babies. We're just dealing with the ewes now. And the horse is already over at our main property anyway, so that's good too. Okay, we got the safety net up so that if we catch a lamb, we got most of them in that pen right there right now. What we're going to do is we're going to try to catch one of the sheep and walk it out over to the other end of the barn, because that's where the workroom's at. But we got the safety net up just in case it slips out of our grasp. Makes it a little bit easier to handle the sheep, even though they're starting to not really respect the net right now. But it has been a very useful tool. That's part of the moving process, I guess. We'll have to sort them out, shear them up, and we'll be moving them shortly. You're okay.
So Jacob is just trying to calm her down now that she's in the shearing area.
Not just her, me.
Yes, and him as well. That was kind of a wrestle. And she's just not sure. You can tell by her eyes. She's just not sure about it. But it'll be okay.
How shall we do this one? I guess we're going to have to throw her down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll this button.
You'll have to roll her down.
Yeah.
Or unless you can hold on to her and do it from the top, because she's got most of her belly done.
Strong.
She's got most of her belly done.
This one nearly pulled me.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a very large ewe. I imagine she's weighing in at about 198. Or at least 160. Very.
Yeah, she's somewhere between
Yeah.
170 and 190.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
Daniel says between 170 and 190. So yeah, that's a good heavy ewe there. She's a big ewe, and they're just giving her a moment to calm down, kind of figure out what's happening.
checking the knee.
Think about getting some grain. We have very smart sheep, so just very smart. She's gonna check out everything. She's very curious. Jacob's gonna come around and he's gonna try to get the pressure points so that she will be held. Yeah, he's holding one pressure point with his knee and one with his hand, and one hand just resting on her neck, so that or her horn. So did it, Muddle. You're done. All done. And she looks so much better.
We survived.
So much better. Yes, get your goodies.
Now let's get you a little taste.
Of course, we spoil our animals. And so after they're done with something like this, we get them some goodies.
Yep.
There you go, Mother Roo. This is
We don't
Dolly.
get all the sheep on monkey.
This is Dolly. And she's the second sheep that's going to be sheared today.
Dolly?
Dolly is also very large ewe.
Yeah, she is.
And so they're having to
Right, is heavy as the
get her
other.
pressure. Hey, Phoebe. Here comes the next
This is early.
contestant. Her name is Early because she was born first early in 1 year. It's mostly wool.
Early.
But she's also looking for an out, so we better block the doors.
You got so much woolly wool.
Okay.
All over the places.
Jacob's just telling her how much wool she's got. She just got so much, it's just going to be amazing to try and clean her up.
It's almost scary wool.
And,
You so
oh, I forget how old this lamb is,
Same age as,
most of them.
but
as, what, the one we just did.
Spicy, or yeah, she's the same age as Muddle, the one we just, or no,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that wasn't Mother, was it? No.
it was
Anyway.
Dolly. She's the same age as Dolly. Here Jacob comes with the last sheep of the day. This is Oreo. Oreo. It's okay, honey. So, she's gonna get
That
her a
one.
haircut.
That one gave us
Oh, Oreo.
right for our money. Trying to catch her.
It's okay, Oreo. This one was about as paranoid as she can get, and Jacob's trying to get her down, and she's about to throw him instead of him throwing her, I think. But anyway,
This one is a fighter.
yeah, she's quite the fighter, and she's just very nervous little sheeple about the whole idea. She has been waiting a while, of course. This is the last one. But she's been in there with a group of sheep. We didn't leave her by herself.
Yeah.
So,
You want to hold this?
Jacob's about had it for today. Him and Daniel both. They've worked so hard. If anybody thinks that Jacob doesn't work for a living, or Daniel,
Okay.
you're wrong. They work every day on this farm. Very, very hard. So,
Got her?
no, and Jacob is a millennial, believe it or not. So, those of you who don't think millennials do anything, think again. It's all in how your child is trained as to what they're going to do.
Okay.
I probably do more than I should.
Yeah, Jacob actually does probably do more than he should. He has the heart difficulties as well, so, yep, he works tremendously. But he also has a lot of pain after working, and it takes him about 3 days to recover, so. But he does it. He does what he can. And this is the last sheep of the year. We had a part come off of this shearer, so that's not good. I hope it works out.
Dang, she's got bulletproof wool.
She got bulletproof wool, Jacob says, because that part just bounced right off her wool. Thank goodness it didn't hurt her.
I'm glad it didn't cover it.
Yeah.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not sure where you land on how hard to deal with you are.
Yeah.
You get her down.
She seems to be calming down now that she's down. She seems a lot calmer
Can
now
I
that
sit down now?
she is down.
Can I sit next to you?
No, probably. Well, maybe. Yeah, Jacob figured out he could sit next to her, so that's very nice. Everybody's kind of needing some air, so I'm going to see what I can do about opening it up a little more when they get her more distracted.
With one hand.
Oh yeah, that's risking it.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Jacob says this is probably risking it, holding with one hand, but man, is he tired. But then that's risking we might have to throw her down again if she comes back up. But needless to say, we're looking for a Katydin ram. Yeah, we don't want any more woolly sheep. We're gonna have
too much wool in the
we're gonna have plenty of that.
Good. Look at me.
Jacob's got her so relaxed now that she doesn't even have to put a hand on her, and she's just laying there. She's just relaxing. She's still breathing a little heavy, but she's okay. She's just relaxing and chill. And Daniel's trying to get these clippers to be fixed. This thick wool is something else to try to work
had the
with.
machine pop apart twice.
Yeah,
On this one.
our clippers have popped apart twice, just beginning her neck wool here.
Either we got bulletproof wool or we
So-
didn't tighten the screws good.
Yep. So something's just not put together right about those shears. And I have tried to order shears 3 times, and I have never received them yet. Hand shears, that is.
Okay, round 3.
Round 3. We'll try this one more again.
Well, good.
Hopefully it works out. Daniel's put a little more oil on them. And we'll see how this goes.
After mutton busting and wrestling the sheep down and holding them for shearing, I think a change of clothes and a shower and a change of clothes is a great idea. I'm covered in dirt and sweat. Boy, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye. Considering modern events and public concerns, perhaps once you were like I was, not concerned about your health, with only car insurance to your name, and avoiding doctors like the plague itself. One of these has to change. How would you like to build your immune system and a healthier lifestyle with the opportunity to make money and help others do so as well? Click the link in the description if you want to start your journey.